Now, if you've been following us for a while, then you know about the spillover effects that politics has on sports. If you don't know what we're referring to today, it's about the war in Gaza and the political divide it is creating. And sports too has been in the thick of it. Players and athletes are speaking up against the war in Gaza. This includes Australian batter Usman Khawaja. It all started when Khawaja first wore shoes with a message for peace during a net session. After that, the International Cricket Council, or the ICC, pulled up Khawaja and told him not to display political messages. The ICC says that such messages breach their dress code. The ICC does not allow political, religious or racial messages on cricket kits and uniforms. Khawaja said he did nothing wrong and the message was simply being linked to Gaza when he was standing up for humanity. When Australia took on Pakistan in the first test match, Khawaja was seen on the field wearing a black armband, which he eventually took down, but he was charged by the ICC for the armband and highlighting a political cause without their approval. Khawaja, of course, says that he wore the armband as a personal message. The ICC has fined Khawaja for the black armband, calling it a breach of their dress code. A few days later, the Aussie was again in the spotlight. During a net session, Khawaja was seen sporting stickers of dove birds on his shoes and his kit. Khawaja then approached the ICC to allow him to use those stickers. The permission was not granted. Khawaja says he will fight the ICC over this. The first thing that the Australian batter has done is on his social media. Khawaja shared a video which showed pictures of other cricketers who had stickers on their kits. The video showed religious messages that other cricketers have sported on their cricket bats. The song that played in the background was Kanye West's Can't Tell Me Nothing, almost a dig from Khawaja at the ICC that they shouldn't be telling him to tone down his own messaging when they aren't or haven't done that with some of the other cricketers. And Khawaja is getting a lot of mixed reactions for this. Captain Pat Cummins has given his full support. South African spinner Tabraiz Shamsi also took to social media to support Khawaja. But some fans are questioning Khawaja. They are urging him to focus on the game and not political messaging. Fans are saying that Khawaja is pushing his own agenda. But the Aussie batter has repeatedly said that he is standing up for humanity and doesn't have any political agendas.
I don't have any agendas other than trying to shine a light on what I feel really passionately, really strongly about. I'm trying to do it in the most respectful way as possible. What I wrote in my shoes was really, I thought about it for a while what I was going to write. I made sure that I didn't want to segregate different parts of the population, religious beliefs, communities, hence why I've kept religion out of this. I want it to be really broad and open-minded speaking because I'm talking about humanitarian issues. I'm talking about Article 1 of the Unified Declaration of Human Rights. That is literally the crux of it. The reason I'm doing it is because it hit me hard. You know, I told Nick literally just this morning that when I'm looking at my Instagram and I'm seeing kids, innocent kids, videos of them dying, passing away, that's what's hit me the hardest.
But it's not just cricket and Khawaja who are dividing fans. Football is also seeing a political divide. The most recent was Liverpool striker Mo Salah. He took to social media on Christmas Day with a special message showing a black and white Christmas tree for peace in Gaza. Salah said that he shares the pain with the people of Gaza. He also urged his supporters to not get used to the suffering of people. A lot of the fans loved the Christmas message, but of course some didn't. A few even pointed out that Salah never condemned the Hamas terror attacks on Israel on the 7th of October. Are players taking a political stance? We'll let you decide, but we're here for sports and we'll decode that for you. What do these political messages mean for sports? There's a reason that sports have governing bodies. They have a set of rules and regulations to keep things in order. The first is that teams and players have to abide by certain dress codes. These are, of course, your uniforms, the kits, everything has to be the same as your teammate. And any kind of messaging that is not approved by the governing body is not encouraged to be used on the field of play. The reason is simple. If every player starts displaying messages for causes that he or she feels towards, then where will this end? It will just break the spirit of sports on the field. Players should stick to what they know best. And when they are off the field, they are, of course, entitled to display their opinions. The pitch should remain the sanctum sanctorum. What Khawaja has done, of course, through his latest post is highlight a disparity in treatment. a rule that seems to be different for different players. His latest retort is, fine, you want me to play by the rules, then let that be the same for all. Going by what his first words on his shoes were, all humans are equal.